JANSEN was founded in 1923, about 100 years ago, and was always specialized on steel and steel solutions. So JANSEN has a lot of competence to work with steel. And by the years, JANSEN expanded into more products, more solutions, expanded into more markets. And today, JANSEN is present all over the world with JANSEN Steel Systems, the solutions for windows, doors, facades, security systems. We have projects all over the world and are proud of it. We want to be a very good partner for the architects, but also the metal workers, the investors, to give them the best possible support to have special solutions for their buildings out of our wide range of products, standard products, but as I mentioned, also the possibility to have special developed products for special projects. Today JANSEN is the global leader for steel systems with the widest range of products, of solutions for different projects. We have a large team of engineers who help architects and planners to find a special solution, to give a building a special look with our solutions. With our facades, as an example, we can really be part of the character of a building. And we think that we are not only leading concerning our turnover, but we are also leading concerning the technical advice, the technical knowledge we can offer our customers. The architects, they want to have new solutions, they want to have eye-catching elements in a building. And this is always a bit the challenge for us to be able to support them. But we were really able to solve a lot of these challenges because we were able, with our technical know-how, to offer new solutions. Another advantage is the material itself. With steel, you have a lot of advantages other materials don't offer. With a welding process, you can even have 3D facades, which with other products as aluminium are very difficult to realize. JANSEN has a large R&D department. One thing is the development itself of solutions, and the other thing is that in the building industry you need to fulfill a lot of norms and certifications. And that's very important for us, that we not only can offer a solution somehow, but really a certified solution which fulfills all the quality needs the architect or the investor wants to have fulfilled. Steel is a bit a special material to work with. So to have the advantages of steel, you need, as an example, to have big doors and windows, wide spans, which steel is the right material that allows to have thin profiles, but high durability, a high stability. And this combination is for us very interesting. And also steel is as a material has a special look and feel, and we are also looking for architects or for design objects that need this special look and feel. So we are often in special projects as museums, hotels, headquarters, where the architect is looking for special solutions, and actually not the price is the main driver, but to have a special solution. That's one criteria we have and which is important for us, that it is something really special and not just a commodity which other materials or other suppliers also could deliver. And in the last years we always had the chance to also win prizes. As an example, the Central Station in Rotterdam won this year, 2015, the prize as Architecture of the Year, because our facade solution was a combination of a static solution that had very small, very thin pillars, which also carried the weight of the roof, but also had a very high transparency. And this facade helps to make this building really a very special building. And of course, these are projects we love. And as we saw here, the jury also loved it. And that's a combination for the architect and for all of us is a really great pleasure. It's always a pleasure to have the chance to work with the architect from the beginning on. with his first ideas about the building, how the building should look like, how the shape is, how the special solutions are, then we can support him in the best way. As an example, here in this building, the brass solutions. Brass is a very beautiful material, but not used so much, so often. And it was for us really a pleasure to work with this material and to find solution with our existing steel systems combined with the brass to have a new look and feel, a very nice portal, an entrance portal for this building, and other special doors and windows within this building, which are really something outstanding, something extraordinary. And this is a good example how to work with an architect from the beginning on and really to have an eye-catching building with some eye-catching details we could deliver in. That's really a nice project for us. As we try to fulfill the architect's needs and wishes, we go farther and farther with our materials and our solutions. A good example are doors or windows. We have doors with a height of 5 meters, which is extremely high, of course, only possible with steel, with our systems especially. And these are solutions we wouldn't have thought about it a few years ago. But today we see that there is a lot of markets where architects are looking for big windows, really big doors, a lot of glass in it. And these huge doors allow us to have a new kind of market product developed with some architects for a lot of other architects. And that's really like it is today, that the architects bringing ideas, we try to fulfill, and afterwards we have the chance to work with other architects a bit on the same level, or even bigger or higher or smaller or whatever, to expand always a bit our range of products. The specialty with Jansen is that with steel, which is a very robust and secure material and allows only special design, we have entered special fields with these products. An example is security solutions. We are offering for fire protection, for burglar protection, even for blast resistance solutions with doors, windows and facades. Blast resistance, a very special solution which is coming more and more with all the terror attacks worldwide. Another thing is that for us the material steel allows to go much farther than other materials. So we talked about static, so to have really a very slim profile but huge glass elements, that helps to make a building very light, very open. The skin or the solution is also possible to have it in 3D, so to adapt to the form of a building, which is with steel, with the welding process and so on, easier than with other materials. Jansen is not only offering products or consulting for products, we are also offering trainings and knowledge transfer. So we have training equipments at our office in Switzerland, but all over the world, to teach architects, to educate the metal workers, to educate the planners how to work with our materials, how to make new solutions happen in the building industry. And I think that's also a specialty Jansen has, to have a lot of know-how transfer through trainings, but also with our documentation, with our seminars, online seminars, with digital apps and other stuff like planning software we offer for our solutions. So for the people who work with us, for our clients, we offer them really out of one hand the whole solution. And that's something other companies normally can't. One of our limits is, of course, the material steel itself. It allows a lot of solutions and possibilities, but not everything. And another thing is that our engineers, we have, after all, limited resources concerning our engineers. They are working on many projects, but sometimes we have to say no to something or to a project because we don't have the capacity to fulfill it, or because it's in a country where we have weaker organizations. In Austria we have a very good organization with Alukönig Stahl, which helps us to have a very good presence here in Austria. In other countries it's much more difficult. We had the possibility to be with this project from the beginning on, which is always a pleasure. For us there are perhaps 2 or 3 main products we could deliver here and which were very important for us. At the beginning, for sure, the entrance portal, which is the entrance to this wonderful building, and an entrance portal is always something special. And with the brass steel doors we could realize here, there is one of these special aspects this building has, is for me this entrance portal. Another thing is the security solutions, fire protection, very important in a museum or in a public building in general. And here in this building are a lot of fire protection doors to allow the people to flee in case of fire, to be protected. This is always important, or good work to do, to have these fire security solutions done with our products. And perhaps the last thing is some smaller things like pivot doors, which have a special mechanism to open and close, and such thing that there are not a lot of them here in this building, but it's always good to have solutions like this, which are a little bit special. And I think these are the 3 main things we could realize in this building: the very beautiful entrance door, the security systems for fire protection, and this pivot door, which allow some special features. When we can work for architects, they don't just ask for normal doors or normal solutions. They always ask us if there is something special. And that's why also in this building we have this situation. But yeah, we love it. It's good for us. Yeah, first of all, it's important for us to have products with a very high quality. Let's take our doors. Normally our doors, they have a certificate that they are able to fulfill 1 million cycles, which means opening, closing, opening, closing, opening, 1 million times. And that's really enormous, and shows how high the quality is with Jansen products. This is one thing which is important for us, with low maintenance costs for the investor. Another important thing is that if there is a damage at the door, as an example, and we have to exchange the lock or something else, we can deliver fast and easily the same parts, because we have a very big stock, and also the stock is built up to have this guarantee of delivering missing parts for many years. And this also helps us to be leading in low maintenance costs, because if there is anything damaged, you don't have to exchange the whole door, but it's only necessary to change some parts of it. And we even had with facades the situation that the whole facade was refurbished to make it more energy efficient, and we had the products still on stock which were many years old, but today they have a much higher energy efficiency. And so this refurbishment was easily done and at lower costs than with competitors. For us it's important to have projects with iconic design, with special landmark projects, with eye-catching elements, something like this. Special solutions with our systems. And we see here that this museum also has a very special architecture, very nice architecture. The museum itself is known in this region, but in many regions also in Europe. And also this architecture is known in many regions of Europe. So for us, clearly, this is a very important project, a very nice architecture, very good work concerning the metalwork here, and it's really a pleasure to be here and to be part of this beautiful museum. The architects, they love to build museums, projects like this, because often there is also enough budget to really make something special. Museums today, they are really landmarks, really special projects in every city, especially the new museums of modern art. And we were also able to help to build some of the newest and very beautiful museums, the new Centre Pompidou at Metz in France, or the Museum of Modern Art in Croatia, or the Copernicus Center in Warsaw, or we are also part at the project of the new Louvre in Dubai. So really worldwide, museums have a very special meaning for us, and we always try to be there, because not only for the architects museums are special, but also for us, because there we can really prove or show our special engineering knowledge.
So in fact